Welcome. Has been every day on this channel. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. This channel, I show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. If you to go ahead and hit money, then what the heck are you doing here? Did the stream kind of sizzle out there? You haven't seen it yet. Did we sizzle out? Okay. Well, my preview isn't showing me here, but says we making it happen. Hope you guys can see us. We're going to be talking today about a lot of stuff. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin going up. So many unrealistic moon boys. Tell me, what do you think is a realistic moon target? Or do you think moon doesn't exist? Are you like these other people that we see talking about Bitcoin on the channel? Watch subscribers, guys. I'm surprised because I thought I would hit 174K by now. Don't mean to be greedy. We're pretty close though. We're probably only about 50 subscribers away from hitting 174K, which is it joined today by Just J Chains. Yeah, it's because I don't have any freaking service. I don't have any service. No juice. No juice. No juice.
Should I mean, one other thing to think is just tell them all to get off it on their desktops too. There's nobody do anything.
Well, I mean,
that's another option, right?
Maybe we're coming back up. BitBoy, give us low count. Excellent condition. Excellent condition. Excellent condition.
We're back.
We're back. We're back, baby.
Just stopped in to see what kind of condition my condition was in.
Ooh, that's some good conditioning right there. All right, guys. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name is Ben.
Justin.
That's Justin.
Hey, what's up?
Yo, y'all may know him formerly of Beards and Bitcoins. Formerly, man. That was sad. You know, I threw a Beards and Bitcoin shirt away today. It was real sad.
These are going to be worth some money in a few years.
Yeah. Well, it was dirty. Had a stain on it. Guys, today we are going to talk about what we always do, how to make money in cryptocurrency. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like money, if you don't like money, then go ahead and get the heck on, okay? We're going to be talking a lot of stuff today. We got a very packed live stream. Sorry about the issues earlier. We have fiber getting connected on Friday. So starting next week, we should never have any problems again.
That's nice.
Yeah. So, guys, Justin joined us. He's out here. We're getting stuff together for a new podcast.
Very exciting.
New Money Gang.
NMG, baby.
Guys, should I put it to a community vote? Every time I say New Money Gang, should I say New Money Gang? Gang, 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 gang.
Gang, gang, son.
Gang, gang. My wife tells me I look like a dork and I shouldn't say it. But even though she is right, I still may do it. Every now and then. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin. It has moved out of this channel we were talking about the other day, and it is not moving where we want it to at the current moment. I'm going to show you why I'm not worried. Wall Street coming into Bitcoin, coming into cryptocurrency. We know that already, but we got some more ties today. We got something very interesting happening from Michael Saylor of MicroStrategy. You guys got to check that out. And the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust had a stock split. Yeah, you know,
That's weird.
I got my fam in on that.
Now, let me ask you a question. This is something I've always thought about. People are saying, oh, Wall Street, Wall Street, Wall Street. Now, Wall Street, they did a good job of messing up the financial markets for the whole world. Why do we want them in Bitcoin? Why do you want them in crypto?
Well,
I know they bring a lot of money.
Yeah, the money. I mean, that's all we want them for, you know? It's just like when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? Like, the ladies, they just wanted me for my body, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it was the best thing I had to offer. Why are you laughing, bro? Why are you laughing, dude?
I love your stories.
Yeah, man, that's good, man. So, yeah, we want Wall Street for their money because if you're going to look at this bull run going upwards of $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 or more, then you got to have money coming from somewhere. And the retail investors aren't even pumping the market right now. That's what's so interesting about us being, you know, pretty close to all-time highs. Guys, do want to say thank you for 173,000 subscribers. We'll be at 174K in the next hour probably or so. Made this video yesterday. God, look at me doing the clock thing. That's funny. So I made this video called...
Stop motion.
It is called I Dumped All My ETH, Why I Got Out of Ethereum. And sometimes I feel like you guys don't, some of you guys in the comments don't understand the essence of what I'm saying here, which is, guys, sometimes it's advantageous to take advantage of which way you think the market's going to go. And I think that the Bitcoin is going up, but even if it went down, and it has, I'm still ahead of where I would have been if I wouldn't have moved over. And I'm actually going to show you guys that transaction today.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to show you guys that transaction. Because a lot of you guys, we had some people saying they didn't believe that I really did it. And I want you guys to know I always do what I say that I do.
There's a lot of skeptics in the crypto world.
A lot of skeptics.
I recently had a little issue, and I dealt with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So you should just start believing.
Yeah.
Trust but verify.
Right. Well,
don't trust and verify.
How do we handle that with Santa Claus? It is Christmas time. Do we trust Santa or do we verify him? Do you just wake up in the morning and get your presents, or do you hide out and camp behind the couch and try to spot him? Both. I like that. So, guys, let's look at the price of Bitcoin right now. It is down. Not too bad, though. Coming in at $18,872. We're really holding this $18,800 level pretty good. Bitcoin is down 1.5% in 24 hours. As of right now, it's down 3.7% over 7 days, but not a big deal. Ethereum, 575. It's down 3% over the last 24 hours and 6.1% over the last 7 days. Sorry, about choked there for a second.
Bang, bang.
They used to call me Bang Ben.
Bangin' Ben?
Bangin' Ben. Because I played the drums in high school.
Oh, you were, what do they call it? The tubs. You were a tub thumper.
Yeah, no, I didn't really play the drums, and no one actually called me that. TJ's mom called me that.
Ooh.
That sounded terrible, but she literally did call me that. It's a long story. Actually, this morning. I actually duplicated my joke to her, to you. So Bitcoin, 18,871. Now, why is this important, guys? Well, we'll get here in a second. We'll get back to that. I want to show my net worth to you guys again because I love doing that. So basically, we were looking at the Bitcoin chart, right? And when we were looking at it the other day, you basically kind of had this channel going on where, we're bouncing between support and resistance because that's what Bitcoin does. And we said we thought the next move would probably be up. We're in a bull trend. It makes sense that, most likely in a bull trend, the prices go up. But we didn't. As you guys can see now, we broke down under this little support line with a pretty big red candle. And it's just evidence that, when you get outside of these channels, you don't just barely go out. You have a pretty decent fall. I mean, 1.5% in the stock market is, they're
big numbers.
Yeah, they're wanting to kill themselves over a 1.5% drop. And 1.5% gain, they're like having a moon party.
I've always laughed at the stock boys for that.
Yeah, those stock boys.
2%, man, come on.
Yeah, 2%, except for that Grayscale Bitcoin Trust that's doing pretty good. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, by the way, guys, or the Grayscale Ethereum Trust, it was, announced a 9-for-1 stock split. And I've got my fam in on this Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Or Grayscale Ethereum Trust, I'm trying to explain to them the difference between owning the stock and owning the crypto. It's kind of hard. It seems so easy for us to talk about, but there are a lot of differences. But, at the end of the day, you want to own your crypto just to own it so you have custody of it. But, if something ever does go down and your banks want to, shut you down from being able to withdraw your money, you're in a bad spot.
You're in a bad spot.
Yeah. You can cash out your Grayscale Ethereum Trust. You can make a bunch of money. But if your bank isn't going to let you cash out dollars if we have some kind of crisis, I don't know. Sketchy times. And I'm not saying we're having an apocalypse, but
if they keep printing, man, we're going to probably hit a recession.
Whew, it's crazy, the numbers. I saw an updated number that was like 20, I think Carl said, or the moon said 24, 23%, 22%, whatever, of all U.S. dollars in circulation were printed this year.
That's so nutty.
That's nuts.
With another 908 billion or trillion coming?
Now, here's the thing, that 908 billion does not include stimulus money for individuals. So what that means is it's all for companies and employees and paychecks. What that means is that is coming around the corner after that, So, yeah, 7 trillion. Oh my God, $7 trillion. That scares me. I'll be honest with you guys. If we were to put out a stimulus package that was $7 trillion, that scares me. That really does make it seem like there could be an apocalyptic. you know. Yeah, oh, for sure.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so that's why when you hear Grandpa Biden, Grandpa Joe saying, you know, they're going to... That's when you hear Grandpa Joe saying that we're going, that, you know, the $908 billion is just to get us started.
Yeah.
That's just to warm it up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's just what they can do to kind of save face from not doing anything all fall. So, guys, so what am I doing with all of this information? I mean, Grayscale had this 9-for-1 stock split. You know, I'm really bullish on Ethereum, but you wouldn't think it because I sold all my Ethereum for Bitcoin. And, like, I'm always kind of catch-22 because people are saying, like, show us a transaction or it didn't happen. Like, you know, we don't believe you that you really did this. But then on the other hand, if I do show it, people are like, you're flexing, you know? So, like, it's whatever. I'm going to show it. So, guys, as you know, according to StatSmash, is it StatSmash or StatSmash? It's kind of like PetSmart. Is it PetSmart or PetSmart? That's an interesting one. And they even throw a little, like, apostrophe in the form of a ball kind of ambiguously, so you don't even really know. I'm worth $5,000, guys. That is what Stats...
Smash.
Why are you laughing? StatSmash says, I'm an American YouTube channel that has a net worth of $5,000 as of December 2020. I made $8 yesterday, guys. This is pretty accurate. So, guys, this is my Coinbase account right here. You guys can see on December 6th, just like I did, I transferred Ethereum in from another place that was going to charge us out the wazoo to make this trade. And you guys can see 4 digits. I said 4 digits, 1,015 ETH. I traded, it was like 591K, I guess, at that moment over to Bitcoin. I think ultimately I'm going to win this massively. And if I can hop out at the right time and hop back into Ethereum and ride that pump, I'm going to be winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's get it. Let's get it. So there you go for y'all who, you know, I can't please everybody. So, you know, you guys know I'm a 97 on guts, according to a trading card that was made about me. Ivan is more honest than me. I'm a 61% on honesty, but a 97 on guts.
Ivan on tech.
Yeah, he's a friend. Yeah, Ivan's a friend. I like Ivan. I'm just saying he got a higher honesty score than me. Not saying anything bad about him. I'm just saying
this is honesty right here.
This is honesty right here. You know, so can I go to a 98 in guts and keep my honesty score up a little?
Question is, can you be all guts and no glory?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you know, if you're like somebody that just like you think you can win all the time and you lose everything, like that's all guts and no glory. You know. Yeah. It's like Glass Joe from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, man. You know, he goes hard on it. So, yeah, so we did do that. We did make that transaction, and, you know, this is actually on Coinbase. I mean, this is, you know, not – I can click anything here. It'll go wherever. So, the point here is, guys, is that I think this is going to pay off. Ethereum is going to pump, but Bitcoin is going to pump first. And we saw the market move, and we saw Bitcoin drop, and we saw Ethereum drop more. And that's exactly what I said was going to happen. Break up or break down, it was the best decision because it was getting to the end of that channel. Now, you know, where is the new channel? I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe you got to come up a little bit higher, maybe off the wick here or something like that. If this is the case, you know, then it certainly would look like that we would be going up. But
so would you consider that to be an ascending triangle
then? Man, none. It's a descending, left to right, down, descending. So we'll have to see what shapes up here in this area. I honestly think I'm not opposed to longing Bitcoin right now. I think we got that giant red candle, and I think that, you know, if you look back to when it dumped at the end of right here, I mean, you guys see we were getting huge moves down. So the huge move for Bitcoin is to the upside. It's not to the downside. So when we do get that real big breakout, like massive breakout, it's going up. It's not going down. I think this right here sufficed, this blood offering sufficed for the chart gods. That's our historical Bitcoin bull cycle dump before all-time highs. That was it. And I think right now, you know, if you go back and you look at, you know, the last however long, let's zoom in here. You guys can see, I mean, we've been going up for quite a while now, and this is not slowing down anytime soon. We're not going into months of, sideways action like we were, at different times. I think that right now we are consolidating. We're getting ready to move up, consolidating. We just don't have it. We go down, just don't have it. And, right now I think is the time where we could look for Bitcoin. I mean, the truth is, in the next 2 weeks, it's happening.
It's happening.
I'm positive. I'm gonna say 3 weeks, because with my prediction, December 23rd, made 6 months ago, give or take a week on that. So that would, from right now, give me 3 weeks. I think it could potentially happen this week, this weekend, Friday. Maybe it could happen, and then we get a big dump over the weekend after Bitcoin, cools off from the first leg up, maybe, because you guys know, like, the weekend's just crazy. Yeah,
it's always interesting because you think like, in your traditional stock markets, everything pauses for the weekend, but Bitcoin, man, crypto
keeps going.
They make moves.
Yeah,
some money moves.
So somebody I know is in. He's new to crypto. He's in the Grayscale Ethereum Trust, and is a family member. And he told me, he's like, it seems like every Friday weird stuff starts happening. I was like, man, you've been in for 2 weeks, and wow, he's already got that figured out. So, but okay, guys, let's move on. We got Steve Wozniak, the cryptocurrency WozX, reached $950 million in 13 minutes. Golly.
Wow, that's some skrills.
That's some skills right there. $950 million. That's almost $1 billion. This thing's going to launch with a real big cap, though. It's an energy token. E-Force?
F-Force?
F-Force? F-Force? That's a weird spelling.
It is.
F-Force. So, F-Force. I like that.
Space Force.
Yeah, he's basically saying, like, I'm putting out that FU money energy. F-Force. You like that? You like that? WozX. He really named his token after himself?
I think that's a little...
WozX. It's a little... Well, maybe he didn't launch it. Oh, he said he launched it. Yeah, he launched it. Well, the Bit token is launching soon. I'm not launching it. It ain't me. So, I guess that one's kind of like...
Well, Bit, that's not...
WozBit.
If you were the BitBoy X.
I
like
hear...
BitBoy X.
I hear it's twice as good as Bitcoin. That's what I hear. Just telling you. Price ain't going to be twice as good, but I hear it's twice as good as Bitcoin. So American technology entrepreneur and co-founder of Apple, Steve Wozniak, also known as pushover of the century, recently launched his blockchain company, F-Force, to transform and disrupt the energy-efficient marketing, kind of thing like energy web token. You know what, though? Like, it seems like a lot of these really powerful people are really interested in energy.
Well, it's like, data and technology is the new oil.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to it.
I would say there's another one. I've actually been thinking a lot about this, and TJ will echo this sentiment, which I came up with first. I believe that attention is actually even bigger than either one.
Yeah.
Because you can have all the data points on someone, but if that person just goes right, look right here, B2B broker. This is an ad. I wasn't paying attention to this. It's here right in front of my face. They're telling this company, B2B broker or B2 broker, that I'm the exact person they want to be showing their ad to. And if I wasn't talking about ads, I wouldn't even looked up at it. They got all the data on me. They know what I'm looking at. They know what I'm searching. They know I like cryptocurrency, margin trading. They know I do all this stuff. They don't have my attention.
They do now.
They do now, but basically because I gifted it to them.
That's nice of you.
Yeah. People love it when I grace them with my presence. Attention produces data, which produces sale. I mean, it's all about sales, really. I mean, that's where it all boils down to, is selling products. And, some people would say also not just selling products, but also manipulating the general public on the way they think. That seems to be Facebook's strategy. So, guys, we got Michael Saylor announcing that MicroStrategy is announcing a proposed private offering of $400 million of convertible senior notes. Now, when I was a teenager, back before we had the internet, we passed notes. They were like teenager notes, but senior notes? Can they see the paper?
Do they say like,
I'm gonna be one in
pass
pretty
me
soon.
the mashed potatoes?
Pass me the mashed potatoes. And then the other one will write back, do you mind if it touches the green bean and the corn? And then the other one writes back, nah, never mind.
Never mind.
Old people love mixing that food on top of each other.
I don't mind it either.
Well, it's because you're getting older. I don't mind it. So I see it now. I understand why. Yeah. You know, it's like a smorgasbord. You just want to pile it on. And then you get interesting flavors when you mix the sweet potato souffle with the collard greens.
It's like the Thanksgiving.
Just kidding, I would never eat collard greens.
Thanksgiving leftovers. What? Collard greens are amazing.
No, I don't think so, man. I'm not down with that. You guys know I don't do vegetables, really. I do potatoes and green beans and corn, but some people say none of that other than
vegetable.
I like it. So, guys, here's what's significant. MicroStrategy's entire strategy is Bitcoin. Have you guys noticed that? Were they a company before this? Really?
No.
I mean, it's kind of like, like if a tree falls in the forest and nobody's around to hear it, did it really fall? It's like, if MicroStrategy was around and they weren't talking about Bitcoin, would anyone know who they were? Or did they even exist in the first place? That's a question. But the reason this is significant, and this is why we're tying in Wall Street here, is because basically Wall Street is getting involved here because MicroStrategy has announced, this is a stock, guys, a private offering for a stock. It's basically a stock of convertible notes toward Bitcoin. For MicroStrategy, right. There's shares of MicroStrategy, and they're going to take that money that they raise, and they're going to buy more Bitcoin. $400 million worth they're trying to raise. So by the time Bitcoin, I mean, if they don't do this quick, I mean, they're only going to be able to get like 3 BTC with that.
Scoop.
They're going to be able to get as much as they got the first time, I'll tell you that much. Michael Saylor has really turned into, I mean, this is a crypto guy right here. He
flipped this crypto. What is it, back in like 2014? When was the last time where he just wasn't into it, right?
Well, I mean, usually sailors go whichever way the wind blows. We were having this question earlier, and look, I love the U.S. Navy. No. I love the U.S. Navy. No. But, you know, a sailor, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could be out, you know. I'm glad there's people out there, U.S. sailors, U.S. Navy, out there to get on boats.
Thank you for your service, by the way.
Thank you for your service. I appreciate that. Because
what about cruising? Have you gone cruising?
Well, I've gone on a couple cruises, but I don't drink, so it's like I don't really. If you don't drink on a cruise, I mean, you're really just like after about day 3, you're like
casinos, comedy shows, all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah. The NFT stuff.
Yeah. I've been. Thanks, TJ. We're going to get back on topic here, guys. That's what we're going to do. So that's the point. They're doing a stock for MicroStrategy, going to buy Bitcoin. We know Grayscale is already super involved in Bitcoin. They just had the split. You got 9 for 1. And that's the idea behind a split is to make the price cheaper, to split up the shares more so more people can get in. So for every 1 that you had, now you got 9. So I've been following along with this Grayscale Ethereum Trust. I may keep saying Bitcoin, but I've been following along with it, and it's very interesting because it's not priced. I mean, you're buying a share, like a fraction of it, and it's an exact number, so it's pretty interesting. So let's talk about NFTs for a minute. We got BBCs, which is not that BBC, guys, okay?
God, I love your jokes.
You see what Justin's been watching. Okay.
Yeah, British television, man.
British Broadcasting Company, which in between reruns of Mr. Bean, where he just reruns across the screen over and over again while he's chased by a cop. Doctor Who is this television show over there. People love Doctor Who.
Do they?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because I probably shouldn't say this, but I have some members of my wife's family that are like kind of nerdy, you know, like real nerd. They're really into Doctor Who. They love British comedy. So don't want to out them. I don't think they know how embarrassing that is. But they love Doctor Who. And here's the cool thing. It's a popular show. People like it. And I tell you, there's the actress that was in Jumanji with the red hair.
Ooh, she's cute.
I'm just saying, listen, guys, she's a smoke show. I mean, I don't think nobody's going to disagree with that. And she was on that show for a long time, I think. I think she was played the female lead on that show forever, and people like it. And they're coming out with their own NFT trading cards, not collectibles, not off blockchain. These are fungible token trading cards. And it kind of makes sense because, like I said, Doctor Who's a little nerdy. So no offense if you love it. I mean, if you love it, you guys know, like, I'm watching football, you're watching Doctor Who. Some people think football is nerdy, whatever. But this is big, guys. This is bringing more people into crypto. This is going to be Doctor Who worlds apart. We actually got our own collectible trading card game coming to Wax.
What's it called?
We're about to sign the contract. We're pretty close to signing the contract. It's going to be a TJ. What's the exact?
We don't have the title.
Well, not the title, but
Deck builder.
it's a deck builder game. That's what I was looking. Deck builder game. Going to have some rarity mixed in. All of our characters you've been following along with rareables. So we're going to be doing something pretty cool, and then we're going to have some physical cards. We're going to be able to send you guys some if you do take part in that. So look for that at the end of March. So we got some time, and they're going to be phenomenal. So, but Doctor Who. They got more connections than me. I mean, is Doctor Who a person?
Apparently, it's a lot of people.
I have absolutely.
Apparently, it's a lot of people. I don't know. Is Doctor Who like the group of people? I don't know. They travel in phone booths. He's a time traveler. Okay, so whoa, he's a time traveler.
I just traveled. Did I travel through time?
Well, you traveled through time and space. But what I'm saying is, if he traveled through time, then he knows the NFTs are going to have another surge. Why are they going to surge again? Well, because of Bitboy Collectible on Rareable. We're actually going to be moving to more platforms in the future, but you guys don't forget to check out. This is all going somewhere. We're going to talk about an NFT project for a second, but or for a minute. But we have our comic. Have you seen the comic book? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we got page 1 and then page 2. We're having the first 2 redrawn. This is the new cover. We're having. I think it's this one redrawn. We got a new artist that is a little. We just kind of like the style a little bit better is the long and the short of it. So right now, if you're following along with the comic, I mean, you just found out like BitBoy just got in a big fight with the character Solidity, and then all of a sudden something happens. You see, he goes over here. He goes, wake up, and then all of a sudden after he gets stung by a little mechanical parasite. You see it? It looks pretty scary. Then all of a sudden it's over here. Wake up. It's his alarm clock. We're going back. We're telling the story of how BitBoy became BitBoy. So pretty cool stuff, guys. Check that stuff out on Rareable. We rebase it now, so prices are pretty static for US dollars. But the thing is when we had our first sale over on Rareable, there was not a lot of time. They sold out real quick. And so basically there were a lot of people that were already using the platform, knew how to use it. They bought up all the cards real quick. And that's something that happens to a lot of these, especially these tokens that are kind of like have some kind of cryptocurrency incentive with the card, like Bondly, things like this. These things sell out in a second. So NFT LootBox is pretty interesting. Those loot crates, I got a confession. Confession is, I always reference that I had a failed YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. I reference it a lot, but people don't know what it was. It was reviewing subscription boxes.
I would have thought it was about Beanie Babies.
I love Beanie Babies. Tabasco the Bull, man, that's the only one. Cherry Garcia, is that one? Or the Jerry Garcia tie-dye bear. I remember that one. And I remember a giraffe, but that's like saying I remember any animal. They were all Beanie Babies. Macarena was also very popular at that time. So this is an NFT LootBox. It's kind of like a subscription box. I mean, it's not a subscription, but it's basically the same premise where this is for NFTs where you get like some pretty sweet, NFTs like this one right here, Vitalik Buterin, co-founder of Ethereum. Epic. This is apparently a pretty rare one. Oh my God, look at his nose. It's going in like both directions. Wow. I'm inspired. I'm going to go put a unicorn hoodie on. But the thing here is that in NFTs, people get them really fast. Well, what NFT LootBox is, it's the opportunity for everyone to fairly have a shot to get the most rare collectibles. Oh, yeah. Basically what it is you buy the box, and then you don't know what's in the box.
Is it like getting a pack of baseball cards?
I think so. I mean, but with NFTs. I mean, they're
right.
But it is like you don't know who you're going to get.
Okay.
I tell you what, baseball cards, like, it's a kind of a big industry right now, and I used to kind of be in sports memorabilia. But the thing is some of these car companies have got pretty lazy. You'll get a lot of duplicates in the same pack.
Remember when you used to get like a little piece of like a wood from the bat.
Yeah. Oh, that was Upper Deck. Upper Deck was crushing it.
Make sure you check out their sale.
We're gonna get there. We're giving NFT loot boxes due here. Okay. But that's the idea, like you got super rare ones, you want them, but you can't get them because people are. It's basically kind of like this. If you zoom in and you buy all the NFTs, you're going to have all the rare ones, I don't know if it makes money because, it's like going and buying all the lottery tickets at the store. But this is a way that you can actually, it's a fairer way to get rare and valuable NFT art. And if you guys didn't know, being fair is apparently the number one thing people are concerned about in the world right now, being fair. Wanting to get everybody on the same level, which in a lot of places is a negative thing. But when you got people botting and trying to do all kinds of stuff to scoop up all the valuable NFTs, Lootbox has a way that you can basically, get the rare NFTs and not get ran over by other people. So they got a token sale going on. It is app.bounce.finance/fixed-swap/4549. I don't know if you got the exact same URL, but it is on bounce.finance. They're having 1 Ethereum equals.
That's a bad number.
I don't know if they knew they did this. Or
maybe they did.
Or is it like you got the angel on your shoulder telling you not to buy it, and then you got the devil on your shoulder saying, spend that money, spend that money. 1 ETH equals 66.6 loot. 666. Hey, it's a mark of a beast. This project's going to be a beast. It's a mark of a beast. Thank you to NFT LootBox for sponsoring this segment of the live stream. But I would like to say that I do think it's an interesting idea. Whether you buy in the token sale or not, I mean, obviously that's your decision. But the idea behind it, I would be interested to take part in the platform and see if we can get some. I might see if I can send them some of my NFTs. Call me. All right, guys. We want to go over some projects that we have talked about before, and then we're going to go into. You can ask us questions, I guess. We can chill for a minute, right?
I'm chill.
You got anywhere to go?
Nowhere.
Flew in today from Austin, Texas, to Atlanta, Georgia. We're actually in the metro. Yeah, pretty nice place. We in the burbs up here. We're in the burbs. So, guys, Vellis. You guys remember me? I covered Vellis a lot earlier in the year. It was pumping. It was doing so good. It was killing it. And then all of a sudden, it just fell off. And a lot of stuff really fell off, as you guys know. You kind of come over here and look at the price. But you guys know whenever things are really far down, a bull market presents opportunities for these projects to bounce back and bounce back hard. Because when you look at where Vellis was really over June, it had this massive run up. It ended up getting on CoinMarketCap, like getting in the top 200. I think it was at like number 70, the top 100 even. And then you know what happens? People take profits, and that's it, guys. I'm not going to kill somebody for taking profits. I mean, only the most hardcore believers in projects, like the team, their family members, their advisors sometimes, people like that are going to hold on to those tokens,
Well, we all learned at the end of the last bull run that was the one thing we should have done was take some profits because everybody got toasted.
Absolutely.
90%.
Yeah. So if you remember over the summer, I mean, it's not like Bitcoin was in a huge bullish upswing already. I mean, kind of like we talked about with another project we mentioned today. I can't remember which one. But maybe that was on a video I recorded. I can't even remember. But the fact is that over the summer, Bitcoin, it's not like it was going way up, and Vellis had a huge run. So it's not like that was dependent on Bitcoin. And now when you see where the price is now, down at 2.5 cents, and I mean, you see kind of like this little line somewhere around 2.1 or 2.2 cents. Where's that line? 2 cents. That line is 2 cents. That makes sense because it says 2 cents right here. 2 cents is really like a good level of support here. It hasn't even dropped to. And so, that's kind of the lowest it's been pretty much since it launched. And it could be a good time possibly to check it out. They just announced a big partnership with Travala. We covered Travala on the channel. You guys love Travala. They help you travel with crypto. We did a review of them a couple months ago, maybe a few weeks ago. I can't even remember. They all run together. We shoot a lot of videos around here. But Travala is a project a lot of people like. A lot of people on Twitter like it. And now Vellis is joining the Travala ecosystem. And I actually have some exclusive news with Vellis later in the week, so you guys stay tuned. So you guys usually know exclusive news means something big. IOST, guys, let's talk about IOST for a minute, because we talk about IOST during every live stream. I run a node for them, and I've gotten some news that I didn't realize, and it's going to totally change the way that anyone invested in IOST and is staking earns rewards. They may not be earning them at all.
Oh, no.
It might be up to one man with one decision to take all the money for himself or to share it with the people who put their faith and trust in him. Wow, that's a lot of power.
That seems serious. With
great power comes great responsibility. It's Batman. Guys, so here's what's going on with IOST. Let's check out the price first real quick. You guys can see what happened. Bull run, 2017. It's been down, had a little run up when it launched its main net. And it's really been in sideways action for a long time. And they recently, according to BitBoyCrypto.com, they now have a ramp DeFi node running on IOST. You know, IOST is really pushing DeFi right now. They're wanting to break into DeFi. They had some yield farming. It went okay for a short amount of time, and then that kind of fell off. It's had some good projects launch on it, and they've moved on to other ecosystems and stuff like that. Ramp was actually supposed to launch on IOST, I'm pretty sure, and I don't think it did. I think they ended up moving maybe to Ethereum. I can't remember where they moved. But basically, Ramp is launching a Ramp IOST node. So it's another project that can now compete with me to become the only 8-time, back-to-back champion of Tier 1 rewards. But I found out they've totally switched up the partner program. Now, I had seen this. They had sent this article, and I don't know where it says it in here, but here's the thing, guys. What I'm hearing is that now the rewards, grade 1, they're not called tier 1. Oh, they retired the tiers. They're now called grade 1. Now, the first grade was a great year for me. Miss Gray taught me how to spell all of the planets backwards in reverse order from the furthest away from the sun to the closest.
That sounds complicated.
Yeah, because I was super bored because, school was easy for me.
Nerd.
I told my chiropractor the other day, I either got zeros or A's. That was it. It was either I was there, I was getting A's, or I was skipping school. Did that a lot too. Took me 4 schools my senior year to graduate. Got kicked out of a lot of schools. I was a bad kid. Y'all may not know that. I was a very bad kid and even young adult. So the new way they're doing it is they're rewarding these nodes 1.65 million IOST per node. That's about twice what we had been getting, because what we were doing is we were getting those rewards and we were splitting those 50% for ourselves and 50% for the community. But we didn't have a choice. It happened automatically. But the question is, when I get this 1.65 million IOST, am I going to take the money and run?
Is it up to you to decide?
Yeah, it's up to me. That's what Metanix told me. And he's a respected guy in the ecosystem. So we'll see. I mean, guys, I'll tell you like this. If I'm not grade 1 for IOST after I talk about them every single week, and we have, hundreds of thousands of views on these videos and things like that over, the quarter, something's up. And the rewards that I get, if you work that math out, I mean, that's about probably $8,000, somewhere around there. So that means I've been getting about $4,000 for running a node, which I got costs on, by the way. Not all that's not profit. I mean, I'm making probably about, $2,500 a quarter on my node. It's really like, I mean, the money isn't why I do it, why I keep, really championing for IOST. Is because of the people who put their faith and trust in me to run this node and to talk about this ecosystem. And they chose to put their votes on me. So I do this for them. This isn't even for me at all, So it'd be very easy for me to give this thing up. So if they end up somehow pushing me out or something, then that's going to be a bad situation, because I've been here from the beginning with IOST, and I'm definitely going to split those rewards. I tell y'all what I'll even do if I get the 1.65 million. I'll give y'all $1 million. I just take 650.
What a guy.
How about that? I just take 650.
What a guy.
I don't need it. I got a cost for running it, so I'll take 650. And then I will give out $1 million. So I'm actually going to give out, what is that? 2/3, about somewhere around there. At a little less than that, maybe 60%, somewhere around there. No, that's more than that. That's way more than that. It's more than 60%, isn't it? If I give away $1 million, but I keep 650, I'm only getting like 40. Yeah, I think it's about 60-40 split, somewhere around there. That's driving me crazy. Let's work the math on that, guys. 65-35. Thanks, TJ. So I don't know why that was so hard. So yeah, I'll give away $1 million. And I don't know the process to do it yet. And then, we got to make sure, we do write stories on BitboyCrypto.com. Also, guys, don't forget to sign up for the BitboyCrypto.com newsletter. We're updating the website. Crypto Stash is going to be helping us with that. He's a website designer, phenomenal website designer. Shout out to is it Long Beach Design is his company, I believe. And we got so many crazy things going on with the website we're going to be doing. But make sure, as crappy as this little newsletter sign up looks, make sure to go just click on any article on BitboyCrypto.com, where either a pop-up will come up the first time you ever visit there. Put your email address in, and you guys can get weekly updates. We just started those back this week, sent the first one out today. We got a nice little template. We're going to be giving you guys stuff from the week, top news, top videos, and things like that, plus a personal message from me.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah. Personal message to me, or from me today, was a lot about time running out. The time's running out, guys. For Bitcoin. The time's running out. Like, for those people that that you've been trying to tell about Bitcoin, you've been trying to evangelize them in a way about cryptocurrency, and they have said no, the time for those people is running out, and there will be no looking back. PlasmaPay. This is a token sale that a lot of people are super excited about. They had a big announcement. They partnered with Orion Protocol. What is my wife? My wife's texting me. Let's talk to the wife. Honey, you're on the live stream.
Oh, hi. This is really exciting.
Wow. Hey, here's J-Chains.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hey, welcome to Georgia.
Thank you.
Okay, do you need anything?
No, I was just calling to say hi.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'm going to say bye, and I love you.
Okay, bye. Have a good day.
Okay, see ya. Bye.
All right, bye.
One day, you too can feel the physical touch of a woman if you make money in cryptocurrency. Sorry, she's been with me since all I had was a bus pass.
You guys are all getting girlfriends.
You're all getting girlfriend. But what I said is, you may not have time for them. You're going to be trading all the time, You don't need that nagging. But with their mission to democratize the DeFi market, we're incredibly excited to be working with PlasmaPay. That's the CEO of Orion Protocol. A lot of people really love this Orion Protocol, and PlasmaPay is partnering with them. Orion Protocol, basically, they pull information and data from every exchange out there. They aggregate it kind of like BitSwap does to give you the best trade possible. A lot of people like it. I don't know if it's as good as BitSwap.
They're pulling sex and dex.
Yeah, they're pulling sex and
With
dex.
a C. With a C.
Yeah, sex with a C. They're pulling sex. That's weird. Okay, so PlasmaPay is partnering with Orion Protocol. That's the big story here. And guys, DeFi is back. I'm telling you guys, DeFi is back. Is DeFi exploding right now? Well, we've seen some coins go up. But what I'm telling you is the time to be looking at DeFi projects and getting ready for them to lead the charge on the altcoin season. Once Bitcoin pops, cools down, Ethereum pops, cools down, DeFi is going to get a second look. I'm telling you guys, I got a whole video about it tonight. Top 5 DeFi coins of 2021. And one is going to absolutely shock you. It's going to be shocking. Do you want me to tell you what it is now? Yeah. I can't do it. I'll have to tell you off air. I could whisper it in your ear, but it's getting weird, dude. It's getting weird, bro. Yeah, guys, so DeFi is back. We've got this partnership. PlasmaPay is a DeFi project. Really excited about it. And then, more DeFi. We got FuseSwap. The beta is out. This is a project we talked about a few weeks ago, and they have their own Ethereum network. Like, they got their own, I think they call it what do they call it? A custom something? I can't remember what they call it. But anyways, basically this Fuse is launched this. You guys can, trade anything there. You can put in the token address. Right now they got a bunch of stable coins on here. We could trade some Fuse or some USDT. Connect your wallet, same way you do with Uniswap or BitSwap. You can offer liquidity, and also they have bridging available.
What's that?
Should we go to Urban Dictionary and find out? That's probably a sketchy thing. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure that's some kind of weird, bridging. So yeah, that's all we got for the news today. I think we covered everything. We covered so much today. But what do you guys think? We got any questions, TJ?
Not really.
How many people are watching right now?
686.
Ooh, 6.
We need to end this.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's it. J-Change just got here, so we haven't even really got to talk. He got here right before we started live streaming, so we're going to talk about our new podcast. Real excited for that. And you got any words you want to say?
Have yourself a good day.
Be blessed. BitBoy out.